maximize our profit, right? So our objective function here is profit maximization. Now, in order to maximize our profit, we need to change or we need to make some adjustment in the variables. So here the variables are, sometimes we have to spend much more on TV advertisement than on magazine, right? Sometimes on direct mail. That we need to decide. We need to change the expenses on these choice variables. So these are the choice variables. Our objective function, our profit maximization of our company depends upon our expenses on TV, direct mail, or magazine advertising. So we need to redesign the expenses, or we need to rethink about how much we need to spend on TV advertising, how much we need to spend on direct mail, how much we need to spend on magazine advertising. Now you got the point?
That's right.
Our constraint would be the cost minimization. Right? So in the previous example, then we need to buy a PC. So our objective function, what I feel is, maybe I'm wrong, it would be cost minimization. Are you agree with me? I may be wrong or right, but in my logic, I'm thinking that that would be a cost minimization problem. Another one, the third one, we have to make, this is how we have to learn economics. You have to think your own. You have to use your own, it's nothing but the logic. The third one, I hope you are all are getting my point. There might be some confusions. That's why I told you that I will upload the textbook. If after listening to my class, if you read the textbook today itself, you will get some more points to make you clear about this concept. So we have to, the third one is, we have to meet a production quota, but think we are going to spend too much doing so. Your job is to reallocate the machinery. Please don't misunderstand. Our job is not our objective function. Our objective function is something different. In the case of lifeguard example, the lifeguard job is to rescue that person who is drowning. But his objective functions, within the very limited time, he has to escape. He has to rescue that person. Right? Your job is your optimization problem. That's different. So your job is to reallocate the machinery, the number of workers, and the raw materials needed to meet the quota. What will be the objective function here? Read it again. What is the choice variable here? To meet the quota, we need to reallocate the machinery, the number of workers, the raw materials. Definitely, it would be the choice variables, that is the independent variable. Depends upon this, our production quota will be decided. Isn't it? The question is
Yes.
clear, right?
Yes.
So what will be the objective function here? Can anyone say?
Cost minimization, profit maximization.
Yeah, it can be cost minimization because always if we are, as far as a producer is concerned, we always try to optimization problem always a cost minimization, right? Logically. But if in the case of a consumer, his optimization problem is always maximization. In the case of, or a producer, in the case of profit, it would be definitely the profit maximization. But it's in the case of cost minimization. But in this example, we are talking about the production. So it would be, I think, cost minimization. The objective function would be a cost minimization. Any disagreement, or if you are thinking other way, please share it with us.
How to maximize production?
Sorry?
To maximize production.
Maximize production is very broad statement. Can be. Think about it, everyone. This is how we are learning the concept. Think yourself. One second. Now let's move back to our PPT. So marginal analysis, by all this, I want to summarize what marginal analysis is an analytical technique for solving optimization problems that involves changing values of choice variable by small amount. Is it visible, the screen? The screen is visible?
Yes.
So, marginal analysis is an analytical technique for solving optimization problem that involves changing values of choice variable by small amount to see the objective function can be further improved. Now you got the point? The choice variable we saw before is we have to make some small changes in this choice variable and look upon what the objective function, what the maximization, if it is a maximization or minimization, what changes we are getting. So this kind of analysis is, we are becoming more, I'm telling this in more technical way. This is, as an economics student, you can say this is the marginal analysis, an analytical technique for solving optimization. To have some mathematical equations for this, I will explain in the next class very briefly. You don't need to learn it much more in mathematically, but just this
Excuse me,
equations.
ma'am.
Tell me.
മാം നേരത്തെ പറഞ്ഞ ക്ലാസ്സിൽ ഫൈസർ പ്രൊഡക്ഷൻ മാക്സിമൈസേഷൻ പറഞ്ഞല്ലോ.
Example. You're talking about the example?
മാം ഇറ്റ്സ് ലൈക്ക് നേരത്തെ ഒരു എക്സാമ്പിൾ പറഞ്ഞില്ലേ, അപ്പൊ അതില് ഫൈസർ ഇറ്റ്സ് ലൈക്ക് ഹി ടോൾഡ് ലൈക്ക് പ്രൊഡക്ഷൻ മാക്സിമൈസേഷൻ എന്ന് പറഞ്ഞപ്പോ മാം ഒരു ബ്രോഡ് ടേം ആന്ന് പറഞ്ഞല്ലോ. ആക്ച്വലി ഞാൻ ആ കേസ് ഇങ്ങനെ ചോദിച്ചോട്ടെ, ഇറ്റ്സ് ലൈക്ക് അതായത് എക്സിസ്റ്റിംഗ് നമ്പർ ഓഫ് എംപ്ലോയീസ് എന്നുള്ളത് സ്റ്റാറ്റിക് ആണ്. ആ സ്റ്റാറ്റിക് ആയിട്ടുള്ള അതിന് വേണ്ടിയിട്ടാണ് നമ്മൾ പി സി ബൈ ചെയ്യുന്നത്. So
you're talking about first example.
Yes ma'am, just before you explain, right? In the case of PC
PC, first example. Yeah, we have received a foundation grant to purchase new PC for step, right? That example. You can see my screen, right?
Yes.
And tell me.
So in that case, the existing number of employees എന്ന് പറയുമ്പോൾ അത് സ്റ്റാറ്റിക് ആയിട്ട് ഉള്ള ഇതാണല്ലോ. It's like they are not changing. So it's like, say if it is a number of 10, existing number of employees 10 ആയിരിക്കും. So we want to buy the PCs for the 10 employees.
Yes.
So അപ്പോൾ പ്രൊഡക്ഷൻ മാക്സിമൈസ് ചെയ്യേണ്ട കേസ് ഇല്ല അവിടെ. It's like only 10 PCs we have to buy.
I think the production maximization പറഞ്ഞത് നമ്മൾ തേർഡ് എക്സാമ്പിളിലല്ലേ PC കാര്യത്തിൽ
A, B, C ഇൻഡിവിജ്വൽ ആയിട്ടാണ് അനലൈസ് ചെയ്യേണ്ടത്.
ഇതെല്ലാം മൂന്ന് എക്സാമ്പിളാണ്.
ഓക്കെ
മൂന്ന് സിനാരിയോ ആണ് തന്നത്.
അപ്പൊ മാം പറയുന്നത് റീഅലോക്കേറ്റ് ദ മെഷീനറിയും നമ്പർ ഓഫ് വർക്കേഴ്സും റോ മെറ്റീരിയൽസും ആണ് ഇതിനകത്തുള്ള നേരത്തെ പറഞ്ഞ വേരിയബിൾസ് അല്ലേ? അപ്പൊ അത് ചേഞ്ച് ചെയ്യുന്നതനുസരിച്ച് മറ്റേ മാർജിനൽ അനാലിസിസ് നമ്മൾ അങ്ങനെയല്ലേ മെഷർ ചെയ്യുന്നത്? അത്
ചേഞ്ച് ചെയ്യുന്ന പ്രോസസ് വി ആർ ചേഞ്ചിങ് ദ ചോയ്സ് വേരിയബിൾ വി ആർ കോളിംഗ് ദ മാർജിൻ അനാലിസിസ്.
ഓക്കെ
പ്രോസസ്സിനെ മാർജിൻ അനാലിസിസ് എന്ന് പറയുന്നത്. ഓക്കെ മറ്റേത് ആരായിരുന്നു ഇപ്പൊ സംസാരിച്ച് എനിക്ക് അശ്വതി നമ്മള് ഇല്ല പ്രൊഡക്ഷൻ മാക്സിമൈസേഷൻ എന്ന് പറഞ്ഞത് തേർഡ് എക്സാമ്പിൾ. അത് ആരും പറഞ്ഞത് എനിക്കറിയില്ല. അതാണ് ഞാൻ ബ്രോഡ് ആണോന്ന്. പക്ഷെ the way you are thinking, I'm very happy that you are sincerely thinking about it. Keep going. നമ്മള് തേർഡ് എക്സാമ്പിളിൽ it can be നിങ്ങൾ ശരിയാവാം. ഓക്കെ പ്രൊഡക്ഷൻ മാക്സിമൈസേഷൻ എന്ന് പറയില്ല, പക്ഷെ ഇറ്റ്സ് വെരി ബ്രോഡ്. How we are going to product it means what is this product? The profit is very concrete term. The product, it can be product maximization. What do you mean by that? That is the problem, the term and concept. Okay, that is a problem. So marginal analysis is a process. Okay, so we in marginal analysis what are the terms we familiarize now? The objective function, the maximization problem, the minimization problem, the variables. It can be activities or choice variable. So if you are reading your textbook that I am uploading, they have used both activities and choice variable. So please don't misunderstand. Keep familiar with these two terms. Otherwise, in other books, you may be finding like this dependent or independent variable. So all are same. Okay. So we have constrained maximization and unconstrained maximization. So an optimization problem in which the decision maker can choose the level of activity from an unrestricted set of values. There will not be any restriction. So he is free to make choices. So constraint maximization is an optimization problem in which the decision maker can choose the level of activity from a restricted set of values. Okay, it's clear. We will move to this in detail next class. So some more terms are there. That is net benefit. Net benefit is, we are using the net benefit, but the objective function is maximized. Okay, net benefit is total benefit minus total cost at any point of the production process. The total, any point, we will have some total benefit. You remember that graph? Total benefit curve and total cost curve, you remember? Show you. One second, eh? This is the total benefit curve. This is the total cost curve. So net benefit is the difference between TB and TC. Always the cost curve is upward sloping in this way, and total benefit is like utility curve. The first it will increase, after some point of time it start declining. Okay, the difference is everything is in the consumption. All the terms on concept in the production is almost, there is a corresponding concept and terminology in consumption. Here we use total benefit. In consumption we use, consumption theory we use total benefit, the total utility. So this net benefit is the difference between the total benefit and total cost. Okay. Now, the optimal level of activity means the level of activity that maximizes net benefits. The marginal benefit. Now, the other term comes. It's already, time is up, right? Okay, we will talk about this in the next class tomorrow, 8:30.